We spent a lot of time at Denny's this week.
Denny's is rad. I retract my previous statement.
Welcome, friends. Glad you're here. Start the day at Denny's.
How you doing?
Hey, it's pretty good.
Pleasantly surprised with that Denny's. It was clean.
Yeah.
Food was delicious, and the waitresses were gorgeous.
Welcome to the Kite Shop, friends. Brant is behind the camera holding that for me. Thank you, Brant. You might remember this skateboard if you watch Dre's World, my other channel on YouTube. I did a couple episodes where I was riding this around the pink streets in St. Petersburg. And on an occasion with my friend Mark Fun Jones in Nashville, I broke my longboard. So I'm gonna fix it today. It's just gonna be real quick. Hopefully it gets fixed. I've cut these little metal brackets so I can put some screws in it and attach it to the trucks. Already got the trucks taken off, or one side taken off. Snapped in a pretty vulnerable point here. So we're gonna hopefully get that all together and enjoy some coffee while we do it. Thanks for being here. So you see the sad deck and all of our parts and pieces here. Got some of these screws we're gonna use. Hopefully they're long enough. If not, we'll have to go get some more. Got some washers, some lock washers, some lock nuts, and I've already pre-made these 2 strips of aluminum. I'll put these 4 holes in it. They line up right along with the holes in the truck. And I'm gonna attach this part to the board. Hopefully it doesn't weaken it in any way and I can ride it with no problems. Well, this is it. Final product. I think it's gonna work just fine. Decided not to use the lock washers, just using the lock nuts. Pretty tight. There's a little bit of a gap here, but it's all right. Perfect. We're done at the kite shop for today. Heading out to lunch, then off to some practice tonight. Getting stuff done.
Denny's.
No, we're done with Denny's for the day, dude. Not going back.
Oh.
Brian, thanks for bringing the donuts today. That was very kind.
Cheers.
Yep. We made it out here to our practice lake in Orlando, getting ready for our show. We've got a very busy schedule coming up the next few weeks. I'm glad you're here. I really appreciate you being here and watching these videos. I work around some really awesome people. I love showing off how cool this is, how unique this job is, and working for Kiteman Productions and just the world of kiting in general. You know, there's a lot of great people that are in this sport and this hobby and our occupation. I feel very fortunate. I'm especially fortunate because you all are there watching these videos, enjoying this with me. It's like my art. I really appreciate it. Some of you I really appreciate because you have subscribed on Patreon. You help me out. Some people give $1 to $5 a month. If you're a $5 Patreon patron, I send you a postcard for one of my journeys every single month. Although this last year, I have to admit, I have slacked on the sending of these postcards. So I'm trying to make up for it. So friends, especially my friends Abby, Bob Devin Jones, Sari, my very first patron, thank you very much. There are more of you out there and I really appreciate it. So I've got a collection of these postcards that I picked up on my journeys, and you patrons out there know I've been sending you a couple of them every week to make up for this, and a couple special gifts for you OG patrons out there, which I very much appreciate. Well, thanks for being here, friends. Let's get back to kiting. Look forward to some of these postcards coming to you in the mail and some other little fun things. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, as you're flying, it's like...
We've got 2 Sea-Doos here. So the second one is always standing by as safety. We won't fly 2 things at a time today because of that. But as soon as this lands, the other one could be on standby ready to launch one of these. So that way we can utilize that time to get you guys getting more reps in, right?
Yeah.
It's starting to rain a little bit. It's very hot out here today, or this morning. Might be a short day in the water. In the last video, someone commented and said that it might be called World's Greatest Standing Around or something like that. We are very good at standing around, but there's a lot of safety that goes into this and a lot of like line management. So that's what we're doing. And there is a lot of just waiting to get stuff done like that. So we have perfect flights all the time, or as perfect as we can get it. Rained out for the day. It's a wet one. Thanks for joining us today, friends. I appreciate it. We have a long night of flying ahead of us, so this is where I'll bid you adieu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and happy flying.